So you just graduated from uni, and you are now ready to move into a new phase of life, to finally pursue your dream career and become a contributing member of society.
Some of the worst unemployment numbers in this country's history.
Graduate daripada universiti pun terpaksa jual nasi lemak kerana mereka tak ada peluang kerja, dan ini menunjuk kegagalan kerajaan mentadbir negara kita ini supaya orang yang terlatih dengan ilmu yang tinggi dapat pekerjaan yang memberi pendapatan yang sama dengan tahap kebolehan mereka.
Fresh graduates are finding Malaysia job market increasingly challenging. This is shaped by factors such as economic condition, industry-specific demand, and the skill gaps between what educational institutions provide and what employers need. Delving further into the matter, TMR had a chat with several employers to gain insights and discovered that modern-day fresh graduates exhibit a greater degree of selectivity in their job search. Revenue Valley Sedian Berhad HR Executive Shahira alias said the company does not hire many fresh graduates. Shahira said it was difficult to hire fresh graduates because of the latter misplaced expectation in working in the food and beverage F&B sector. They would often find it extremely challenging, leading them to feel less motivated or interested in their duties. One of a bachelor degree graduate in Defence and Security Management from University Pertahanan Nasional Malaysia, who prefer to be known as IFA, 23 years old, explained that it is challenging for her to look for a job. Currently, she has been unemployed for 3 months. She hoped that companies could implement longer training programs that last between 6 to 8 months to ensure fresh graduates have sufficient knowledge and understanding of what is required of them. On the other hand, business degree graduate Sinlaija Zuan, 24 years old, took a 3 years break from actively hunting for a job. He managed to get one since it was easy for his field, but quite not long after due to being dissatisfied with it. What is the problem fresh graduate unemployment in Malaysia? Firstly is communication skills. Private companies that comprise multinational companies and international subsidiaries are recruiting graduates majoring or fluent in English communication. Companies believe that high-skilled graduates are fluent in English communication and will work more effectively within the organisation to improve productivity. The study found 50 private companies in Selangor and Perak requirement of employees depends on their command of fluent in English language. Secondly is soft skills. The current job market prefers someone has additional skills than soft skills. Formal education does not teach the acceptance of soft skills, but it depends on the business itself graduates who try or participate in a variety of work and study skills. Hence, soft skills is one aspect of the job competencies that must be owned by each of the graduates to enable them to become a skilled worker and capable in the world of work are involved. Number 3 is choosing work. Human Resource Ministry Datuk Seri Richard Rayat Anak Jaim said to choosy attitude of the citizen of this country, especially graduate unemployment has caused problems occur. He said a lot of planning was held for graduates to avoid unemployment not only by governments but also by government-linked companies GLC and private companies. Graduates do not seize the business opportunities that exist to encourage. This is because the graduates are still looking for a suitable job and promising earnings commensurate with their academic qualification possess. No doubt, there are also those who do not choose a job and accept any job offered by the employer, although not directly related to the field of study. Number 4 is experience. Someone who wants to get a job must have work experience. Many employers, particularly in the private sector, are more likely to prioritize the candidates have experience of working against highly qualified graduates but experience only in theory. Attitude of employers who prefer this experience cause many unemployed graduates. The new graduates are not given the opportunity to try out, as many employers argue they do not want to incur any loss due to the lack of experience of employees. For them, the experience is more important to facilitate the work. Experienced workers do not have to undergo training and courses as equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge. This helped reduce the cost borne by the employer. However, this employer action brought loss to the country because unemployment are increasing and the amount of income per capita decreases. Thus, graduates should not only choose the salary because the experience is more important for the future. Last but not least, the problem fresh graduate unemployment in Malaysia is lack of industry training. The lack of industrial training provided by the public education institution in collaboration with companies or non-governmental organizations does not help the graduates to face the challenges of the industry. Therefore, graduates do not get early exposure associated with jobs prospect and does not meet the standards set by the outside world. As a result, the level of competitiveness of graduate is low and will remain competition from the many other institutions that provide training industry. The courses are not recognized by the government are offered in private institutions. Now, there are hundreds of institutions which appear mainly in private education institutions can be linked to grow mushroom after rain. The fact that dumping institutions playing with words when offering courses that are not accredited and meet specified job. In conclusion, the present study institutions are more concerned with profit than function, which must consistent offering education and training services industry.
Moving on to the next part, we will discuss about the latest statistic of unemployment of fresh graduates in Malaysia. So in 2023, Malaysia saw a slight improvement in overall graduate employment, with the graduate unemployment rate decreasing from 3.7% in 2022 to 3.4%. Also, according to the Department of Statistics of Malaysia, out of 5.74 million of graduates, 85.7% were active in the labour force, and the number of unemployed graduates dropped to 167,300. Additionally, from the latest statistic of the unemployment of the fresh graduate, the skill-related underemployment among young graduates remained high at 67%. This indicates that many graduates are employed in jobs that do not match their qualification or skill levels. Therefore, this figure highlights that the ongoing struggle for young graduates in transitioning from education to meaningful employment and underscore the importance of better career guidance, industry collaboration, and skill development programs.
Let's take a deeper look at the main causes of graduate unemployment in Malaysia. These can be divided into three categories: individual factors, labor market factors, and organizational factors. Let's take a look in individual factors. The first issue is skill mismatch and limited practical experience. Many graduates may do well in academics but struggle in real world working. This is because they often lack hands-on experience and important soft skills like communication, critical thinking, and adaptability. For example, a student may graduate with a business degree but never had the chance to do the internship or work in a real business setting, making it harder to meet employees' expectations. Another problem is unrealistic job expectations. Some fresh graduates hope to land high-paying jobs immediately or want specific roles that match their ideal image of success. Unfortunately, the job market doesn't always offer such positions right away, and this gap between expectations and reality makes it difficult for them to find or accept available opportunities. Next, we have labor market factors. Starting with job mismatch and underemployment, many graduates end up in jobs that do not relate to their field or study or use their qualifications. For example, someone with an IT degree might end up working in customer service. This underemployment means their skills are not being fully used, which can lead to job dissatisfaction and career stagnation. We also face the issue of limited high skills opportunities. The economy may not be creating enough jobs that require advanced skills or degrees. So even though there are many graduates, there are not enough positions that may match their qualification. This forces them to take on lower level jobs or remain unemployed despite having a degree. Finally, we have organizational factors. One major issue is the preference for experienced candidates. Employees often prefer to hire people who already have work experience, which puts fresh graduates at a disadvantage because they haven't had the chance to build up that experience yet. Another point is limited training and development program. Some companies are reluctant to invest time and money in training new graduates. They expect them to be job ready from the start. Without proper onboarding and development, fresh graduates are struggle to adapt and perform well in this environment. To summarize, graduate unemployment in Malaysia is not caused by a single issue. It's a combination of personal readiness, market limitation, and employee expectations.
Now, let's look about the efforts to tackle the problem of fresh graduate employment in Malaysia. There are three factors including individual, university, and government. First, individual factors by skill enhancement. You need to check what skills you already have and what skills are needed in the job market. Then, take course or training to learn new things and improve. Don't forget to build soft skills like communication, problem solving, and adaptability, as they are also important for success. Second, networking and job search. Connect with professionals by joining events and online platforms like LinkedIn. Build a strong online profile to show your skill, look for job on job website, and gain experience through internship or volunteering to improve your resume. Third, exploring alternative career paths. Start your own business, try freelancing through online platform, or join the gig economy to find short-term or project-based jobs that match your skill and interests. Next, we move to the university factors by skill development initiative. Schools and universities should include skill building programs in their lesson to help students get ready for jobs. These programs can teach things like how to communicate well, solve problems, and use digital tools. Second, entrepreneurship support. Helping new graduates start their own business can reduce unemployment. Schools and government should give supports like mentors, money to start, and change to meet other business people. Third, enhance career counseling. Schools and universities should give good career advice to help students choose the right studies and job. This includes helping them pick useful courses and learn skills that are needed for work.
The last effort to tackle the problem of fresh graduate unemployment in Malaysia is a government factor. First, government has introduced MOHU Career Advancement Program, MOHU CAP Reskilling and Upskilling Program. This program aims to reskill and upskill the participating graduate, consisted of three sub-programs, namely the Place and Train, Entrepreneurship, and Gig Economy. Next is Flexible and Micro-Credential Program. This program helps students to demonstrate the development of knowledge, skill, and competencies. This program also offers the flexibility to study at own pace, which allows to complete a program in own time. Last is Technical Vocational Education and Training, TVET Transformation Program. This program main objective to produce industry-relevant competent workforce to buttress the country's socio-economic objective. In conclusion, graduate unemployment in Malaysia is a complex issue influenced by various personal, market, and institutional factors. Although there have been improvement, many fresh graduates still face challenges like skill mismatch and lack of experience. The government, university, and individuals have taken steps to address this through program, skill development, and career support. Graduates must also be proactive in upskilling and exploring alternative career paths. Ongoing collaboration among all parties is key to preparing a young talent for a competitive job market.